So, let's start with the big picture. Why would RingCentral track your location at all? The primary and most critical reason is for emergency services, specifically E911, Enhanced 911, in North America, and equivalent emergency services elsewhere. When you make an emergency call, it's absolutely vital that emergency responders know your precise location to send help effectively and quickly. For traditional landlines, this was straightforward. The address was tied to the physical line. But with VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol, services like RingCentral, where you can make calls from anywhere with an internet connection, determining your exact location becomes a technical challenge. This is where RingCentral's nomadic E911 feature comes into play. It's designed to automatically or semi-automatically update your emergency address as your device moves. Imagine a remote worker using the RingCentral app on their laptop, moving from their home office to a coffee shop, or even traveling to a different city. If they were to dial 911, the system needs to provide the correct location to the Public Safety Answering Point, PSAP, the local emergency call center. Without this, emergency services might be dispatched to an outdated or incorrect address, leading to dangerous delays. How does RingCentral achieve this nomadic E911 location tracking? It employs several mechanisms. For instance, the RingCentral app or compatible devices can interact with nearby network elements. This includes things like Wi-Fi access points, IP address ranges, and even Ethernet switch MAC addresses. By mapping these network elements to physical addresses, RingCentral can infer your location. For businesses, administrators can proactively set up emergency response locations, ERLs, and map them to specific network configurations within their offices or sites. This allows for a more granular and accurate location to be provided during an emergency call, even down to a specific floor or quadrant of a large building. It's important to understand that this E911 related location data is primarily used for the purpose of routing emergency calls and providing critical information to first responders. RingCentral's documentation emphasizes the importance of accurate emergency addresses and provides tools for both administrators and users to update them. For example, if you're using the soft phone on your laptop and move locations, the system might prompt you to confirm your new emergency address. This ensures that, in a crisis, help can find you. Beyond E911, does RingCentral track your location for other purposes? This is where we delve into RingCentral's broader data collection practices and privacy policies. Like most cloud-based communication and collaboration platforms, RingCentral collects various types of data to provide its services, improve functionality, and for legitimate business operations. This includes what's often referred to as traffic data or service usage data. This type of data can include your IP address, which inherently provides some level of geographical information, typically down to the country or region. RingCentral states in its privacy notices that it collects your IP address, including information about the country where you are located when requesting the service. This is standard practice for online services and is used for things like ensuring service quality, security, and sometimes for localizing content or services. However, it's crucial to distinguish between this general IP-based location information and precise, real-time GPS-level tracking. RingCentral's core service is not about tracking your precise movements like a dedicated GPS tracking application would. Their primary business model revolves around unified communications, voice, video, messaging, and collaboration. Therefore, their data collection is aligned with supporting these services. The company's privacy policy generally outlines that they collect personal information you actively provide, information collected automatically as you use their services, and sometimes information from business partners. When it comes to automatically collected data, beyond IP addresses, this can include data about how you use the service, such as call detail records, duration, numbers, meeting quality data, and network monitoring data. This information helps them ensure the platform is performing well and to troubleshoot issues. Now, you might be wondering about employee monitoring. Can RingCentral be used by employers to track their employees' locations? While RingCentral offers robust features for monitoring call performance and team activity within its platform, like call monitoring for quality assurance, usage analytics, and device status, These features are generally focused on communication metrics and system health rather than continuous, real-time geographical tracking of individuals. For example, administrators can view reports on user adoption, call and meeting quality, and device status across different locations. They can see if a desk phone is online or offline, and where that device is located based on the configured emergency response locations or IP addresses. This helps IT admins manage their communication infrastructure. However, this is distinct from actively tracking an employee's personal whereabouts outside of the scope of their work-related communication on the platform. If an organization uses RingCentral, they typically define and configure the network settings and emergency locations. The extent to which any location data is leveraged for employee monitoring beyond E911 purposes would largely depend on the specific configurations set up by the employer and their own internal policies. For instance, if a company has configured detailed ERLs for different office areas, they would know which specific area a call originated from within their premises. But this is location within a controlled environment, not tracking someone's personal movements. RingCentral's public-facing statements and Trust Center emphasize their commitment to privacy and data security. They explicitly state that they do not sell your data to third parties. They also comply with various data protection laws and regulations globally. Transparency is a key principle, and they aim to provide visibility into their data processing and privacy practices. In summary, RingCentral primarily tracks location for the critical purpose of E911 and emergency services. This is a safety feature designed to ensure that in an emergency, help can reach you quickly and accurately, regardless of where you are physically making the call from. They use various network-based methods to infer location for this purpose. Beyond E911, general IP address information is collected, which provides a broad geographical indicator. But this is a standard practice for online services and is used for service delivery and improvement. While employers can utilize RingCentral's analytics and monitoring features to oversee communication performance and device status, these tools are generally not designed for continuous, personal geographical tracking of employees. Any more granular location awareness within a business context is typically tied to the defined network infrastructure within an office or site for E911 compliance. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.